Okay, since everybody wanted more help with the first two layers method, figured I'd give it to you. First thing you gotta do is build the cross. Alright, step by step I'll just show you a solve. I've got my corner here, so I'm going to move it into the top layer with blue on top. Now I've got an edge here with red, so I'm just going to move it into the top layer with red on top. Blue and red section, and it's just going to solve. Most people have trouble with understanding how to actually do the last section, so edge, corner, and it's in place. Finally, a corner and an edge, same color on top. Alright, now for the last section. When you do it, you want to make sure that whenever you're breaking the first two layers, you always break it like this or like this, because when you do it, you're moving your empty slot into the top layer. So in my case, I want to get these two pieces separated. So I break it like that, so that the two pieces aren't touching anymore, but I moved up my empty slot. So the rest of the first two layers is fine. I'm just going to move my edge over so it's workable with, move it back over. My empty slot's still fine, my first two layers is still fine. So I have one color on top, and I have a different color on top, and they're across the top layer from each other. I'm just going to move my corner over my empty slot, and again, move my empty slot up, and that connects the two pieces where I can just move it in and solve it. The other position people have been having trouble with is this one right here, where there are two colors on top and I have one empty slot left. All you're going to do is, you have to move this corner down. So I circle it around so that when I move it down and out of the way, and I move up the empty slot right here. So my first two layers never goes into the top layer. That's the biggest rule. And then I can just move my edge over, and they're connected, and I can solve them. And then the next section, if I would set it up right and stop being stupid. Alright, there we go. You got one edge and you got your corner upside down with white on top. Move your edge over so that the color's touching the center, and you're going to move your empty slot, which is right here, up. So once again, your first two layers never goes into the top. If I did this, it would be bad because my first two layers are going to the top. And that's bad. So I just move it down, connect my corner on top of it, and move it back up. And as long as you never move any of your F2L into the top layer, you're fine, and everything works out okay. So, that's all there really is to it. Just keep working at it, and hopefully everything will work out. It's really easy. You can figure it out on your own. That's the biggest thing. Just keep working at it. So, yeah.